Hey friends, welcome back to 3 Minutes with Anthony. I am Anthony, and today we're going to talk about Luke 14. The way of Jesus is humility. Luke 14 begins with Jesus going to the house of a prominent Pharisee for a meal. And while he's there, something interesting is really happening. People are not just eating, they're watching Jesus and they're watching each other. And Jesus notices that the guests are choosing the places of honor around the table. Believe it or not, spots mattered. And so Jesus uses this moment to teach something about humility. He says, when you are invited to a banquet, do not immediately take the most important seat. You might find yourself being asked to move, and that's embarrassing. Well, instead, take the lower place and allow the host to invite you to move higher. And then Jesus gives us this principle behind the story. For all of those who exalt themselves, they will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted. Jesus is not simply giving advice about where to sit at dinner. No, he's addressing something much deeper, and that's the desire to be noticed, respected, and important. And if we're honest, that is something we all struggle with. We want people to recognize what we've accomplished. We want credit when we've worked hard. We want to be appreciated when we've served, and we want to feel like we're important. But Jesus takes that mindset and turns it upside down. The world often tells us, well, make sure that people notice you. Well, Jesus says, don't live for recognition, live for faithfulness. Then Jesus takes his teaching even further. He turns to the person hosting the meal and tells him to not only invite people who can invite him back, instead, he should invite people who cannot repay him, the poor, crippled, the lame, and the blind. And that's a completely different way of thinking about relationships. It's easy to give when we know something is coming back to us. It's easy to be generous when there is benefit attached. But Jesus calls us to love people who can't give us anything in return. And that points us directly to the gospel, because that's exactly what Jesus did for us. We could not repay him. We could not earn his grace. We could not give him anything that he needed, and yet he willingly gave himself for us. So Jesus isn't simply teaching us to have better manners at a dinner table. He's teaching us what his kingdom looks like. His kingdom is not built on status, recognition, or what we can get from other people. It's built around humility, generosity, and sacrificial love. Luke 14 gives us a couple of questions worth carrying this week. Am I doing things because I genuinely want to serve, or do I want to be noticed? The way of Jesus is not climbing higher so everyone can see you. It's willing to take the lower place, serve others, and trust God with the rest.